What's up, you guys? I'm Chibi Joe, and I am back with an anime review. This one of A Lull in the Sea. This one, oh my god. This was recommended to me by several friends, but one friend that I actually trust the opinion of. And it is extremely well done. And I always found it weird that I'm just jumping right in, sorry. That all these 14-year-old kids in this show could form such a compelling story. It's like, these are 14-year-olds. They do not have the emotional knowledge to comprehend all of these emotions. But when you look past that, it's really, really good. Like, easily one of my favorite animes of all time that I've seen so far. I'd say probably easily top 10, possibly top 5. I have to really think about it. Hello, Furnace. You return. And so, I'm right there by the thermostat, so, but yeah, so like the story is there's these two civilizations. There's one under the water and there's one above the water. And that the sea god has separated them, and like they have a celebration where they come together, but they're like really at odds because the fishermen are fishing in their areas when they shouldn't be. And yeah, so that's where it starts. And like the main four characters are going to the surface school because the sea school is closed. And so Monica meets hold on, I gotta look up my character list because I can't remember the characters' names. I suck at remembering character names. So yeah, like Monica meets this surface dweller, and Sumugu, and like Hikari, the main character, he's just like, that's when I saw it. That's when I saw a special first meeting. And like that, like this scene defined the entire show. Whether it was the main plot in the first half or the subplot in the second half, it is like they made this moment important through the entire thing, and I loved it. Like that is Hikari's motivation after episode 14. That this scene was like, yeah, Monica loves Sumugu, and like, oh, it's so good. And then like Chisaki likes Hikari. You meet Hikari's sister who's dating someone from the surface, which is like a huge no-no. And like you just don't do that shit. And then because like if you marry someone from the surface, you're basically banished from the sea. It's intense. I mean, like, this entire show is just an emotional roller coaster. And then episode 14 happens, which is, like, the best episode in this entire anime. And, like, it constantly makes you want more. And, like, the events that happen in episode 14, when everything goes to shit, and you are watching episode 15 on, you constantly want to know what the solution of what happened in episode 14. And like it just keeps going and going and going, and then when you think that the solution has been made, there's another setback and you have to try again, and then you get that solution but causes another problem, and it's like it will wear you down in the best way. The music is fantastic, especially in episode 14. Episode 14, like I said, is probably one of the most influential episodes in this show. Because just like in episode 1, 14, and I would say probably the last 3 episodes are the most important episodes. All of them are important because I mean, it's a very rapidly paced story, so you need to watch every episode to figure out what's going on. But holy shit, it is defining. It has a lot of romance in it. It's very good. No one kisses in it, I don't think. Like, at all. So that's kind of a bummer. And, like, yeah, it's so good. Like, in terms of storytelling, like, nothing is ever wasted. There's not a wasted moment. And a lot of animes, they usually will do, like, a side gag or anything like that. Even the side gags are used in the plot effectively. Like I said, there's nothing wasted. Even, like, this one little throwaway thing in the very beginning when Monica gets cursed by the scale of the sea god. You think that, like, oh, okay, that's just a gag. No, it comes back, and it actually matters. And, like, all of this is all of it influences the next episode is influenced by the previous episode. And some animes do that, some animes don't. Like, a lot of filler episodes. There are no filler episodes. It's 26 episodes, and they use them effectively. Never have I seen episodes used as effectively since Angel Beats. And, like, where this one will use victories to try to encourage you to watch the next part. Like, while Angel Beats used, like, comedy and stuff to kind of give you, like, a cool down before you get hit hard. And I'll talk more about Angel Beats at another time. But holy shit, A Lull in the Sea easily, like, it actually almost made me cry. Episode 14 and 15 almost made me cry. And, like, if you make me debate whether or not I want to continue because of just how hard-hitting, like, how hard-hitting, this show is. Like, where you make me not want to, so good. And I was just amazed by it. I was, like, drawn in by it. And, like, even when I was like, I don't want to watch anymore after the events of episode 14. And within an hour, I'm watching episode 15 and then 16. And then, like, I finished this anime probably within, I'd say, a week. Because I had a really busy week that week. But I still finished it in that week. And it's so good. I recommend it. The music's good. The voice acting, both English and Japanese, are fantastic. Even though I prefer the Japanese, but the English dub, c'est magnifique. Especially, of course, Bryce Papenbrook, my favorite voice actor of all time. He voices in it. Max Middleman, who I'm pretty sure voiced Tai in Digimon, because he sounds way too familiar to Digimon, or to Tai from Digimon, but I could be wrong on that. It just really sounded like him. Anyways, that's all I really have. Like, if you guys want me to be more, more, like, overt. Oh, yeah, no, he wouldn't be. He was born in 1990. So he would be, like, 10 when Digimon was a thing. When the first Digimon, actually, probably younger than that. But if you guys want me to be more spoiler happy, I will. I want you guys to watch these. So, like, my rating of A Lull in the Sea is easily 9.5, possibly 10 out of 10, but I'll say 9.5. Just for, like, the one thing that will annoy you if you're anything like me is all of the running away. And they do that, like, they have a really emotional scene and then someone runs away from something. And it's very annoying after a while. Oh, sorry about that. My TikTok randomly opened on my video. Anyways. But yeah. Have an awesome day and a good night. And guys, watch it.